going to admit, as a coach, I'm a bit appalled at the number of sessions I saw take place at like 6 p.m. yesterday. For those that don't know, in the UK we've got amber and red heat alerts. It's 30 plus degrees, and yet I saw people doing track sessions and running along the promised speed work intervals on Strava. What's wrong with those coaches? I'd like to know what sensible coach looked, for recreational running clubs, looked at the forecast and those weather warnings all about not exercising in the heat and stuff, and thought, I know, on an exposed track or an exposed prom, I'm going to get my athletes to do speed work. I mean, personally, my mind boggles. Health first. Say skipping a session or just doing it as a social, it's not going to hurt for 1 week. And then I saw, one of the people doing that session had to drop out after the second rep because their watch was telling them they had a stupidly high heart rate. And it just, I'd like to know what was in the heads of those coaches that made them do a risk assessment about running in 30-degree heat when the sun was still out. I've seen pictures of thermometers in the sun reading 40 degrees, It's just absolutely bonkers that they've decided to go ahead with those sessions. Runners are quite often very ego-fueled and addicted to it. They're not going to say no. If their coach tells them, maybe we shouldn't do speed work today, maybe they'll listen. So, be interested to hear from anyone that did do that. And of course, the other thing I've seen as well is that the heat's changed quite quickly. In May, other than the very short heat wave, the temperatures were lower than average. And then last week they were lower than average. And then this week they've bombed up. So our bodies haven't had a chance to adjust. So it makes it even worse trying to go out and do speed work. Anyway, that's my rant over. Just stay safe out there, people, and don't run too hard or too fast.